Welcome back, everyone. You're watching News Night. Nigeria's President Bola Tinubu has arrived in Turkiye on a state visit aimed at strengthening diplomatic and economic ties between both countries. On arrival, he was received at the airport by a Turkish government delegation led by the Minister of National Education, Yusuf Tekin, and later on by Nigerian officials at his hotel. The trip is expected to focus on security cooperation, trade and investment, with a series of high-level meetings scheduled in Ankara. State House correspondent Adesua Morwa joins us live from Ankara, Turkey. Adesua, good to have you on the other side. Okay, so now the president has arrived. What's on the president's agenda during this visit?
That's correct, Ngozi, and welcome to Ankara. President Bola Tinubu arrived a little over 9 p.m. Ankara time, and with that arrival complete, attention is now shifting to a series of bilateral talks and official engagements scheduled over the coming days. This is President Tinubu's first visit to Turkey since becoming president, and Ngozi, timing is key here. Turkey sits at the intersection of the Middle East, Europe, and Asia. And Nigeria, on the other hand, is seeking to diversify its partnership beyond traditional partners. And for President Bola Tinubu, this fits directly into his foreign policy couched in the 4Ds, particularly economic diplomacy, using state visits to unlock investments.
Excellent. And of course, in breaking down the major focus during the visit, I mean, new security, energy, aviation deals, and all of that. When should we begin to expect pen to paper?
That's a very good question, Ngozi, because expectations are high. Turkey has serious expertise, is strong when it comes to defense and manufacturing, engineering, aviation, communication, and those are the specific sectors that Nigeria is here to discuss from what we have on ground. We also have the specific ministers for those industries. So it does look like Nigeria is ready for this partnership, as well as Turkey. It's a state visit at the invitation of Turkiye, and we are expecting a couple of memoranda of understanding to be signed in sectors such as defense. We have the Minister of Defense on ground, communication, we have the Minister of Interior. It's a list of ministers and top government officials here. We have the National Security Advisor as well, who is part of the President's entourage. The Minister of Women Affairs is here. Minister of State for Industry is here. So, Ngozi, those expectations of how does this several foreign trips translate into concrete actions is what many Nigerians will be looking forward to. And we are told that officially engagements begins tomorrow afternoon. We'll be on ground to bring you details as they unfold.
And that's why in 30 seconds, if you can, I mean, Turkey, or Turkiye, if you like, is a preferred destination for many Nigerians. And one would expect that there will be a number of Nigerians on ground there, diaspora Nigerians in Turkey. Tell us about that and how all of that will factor into President Tinubu's visit.
Beyond government-to-government relations and economic diplomacy between Nigeria and Turkey, we also have people-to-people talks. Several Nigerians come to Turkey for education on scholarships, and cultural exchanges are being pushed as well. We saw a couple of Nigerians around as the president arrived at his hotel, just to catch a glimpse of him and, just to see him. We expect that as engagements move away from this very secured location to more open spaces, we're likely to have more engagements. We've also seen in the past that President Bola Tinubu usually has engagements with the Nigeria in diaspora community of every country he visits. That may also be on the engagement list of the president, but we have not been told yet. If that happens, it will be fantastic, and we'll also report on that. But like I said, beyond government to government, Turkey and Nigeria also have people-to-people relations that have been for years, but now we have a situation where the two presidents, President Tayyip Erdogan and President Bola Tinubu, will have a tete-a-tete before broader bilateral talks with high government officials in the next coming days.
Thank you very much, Diaspora Morwa. You have your eyes on that visit, and we'll be expecting a whole lot of downloading from you at that end. Thank you very much, and enjoy your evening there.